In the previous episode, I played as the Seattle Seahawks and completely obliterated the Patriots. This time, I'm going to play as the Patriots and see how that goes. This is Madden 26, and we're on Super Bowl mode. This is based off the current events of our current Super Bowl. Next Sunday, actually this coming Sunday, is Super Bowl Sunday. And it's going to be the New England Patriots at the Seattle Seahawks. So, this is at Santa Clara, California, where the Super Bowl is at. Every year they have a Super Bowl at a different location. It could be in California's, or it could be in New Orleans. It could be anywhere. Only one stadium had their home team go. That was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Tom Brady. This time it's the New England Patriots and Seattle Seahawks. These two teams have played in previous playoffs, from being in the divisional conference to the championship round before they play in the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is the biggest football game of the year, so that is what they're going for, to see which team could be the champion. The Seahawks represent the National Football Conference, or the NFC, and the New England Patriots are the AFC. They represent the American Football Conference. So this is one of the biggest games of the year. It also is a lot of money for tickets. Like, people literally pay thousands of dollars for tickets. So right now, apparently we're kicking off first. So we're going to be kicking off to the Seattle Seahawks first. Now, we're going to be pretty tough. They got Sam Darnold and a speedster. All right, here we go. Let's watch them. And the Super Bowl Sunday is underway. Here they go. And they knock them down to 22. So that is definitely a huge one. Sam Darnold, he's in his 8th NFL season, 28 years old. He's younger than me. I'm almost 30, by the way. And he is underrated now. He used to be a bust, some would say, but he has improved over the years and became one of the best in the business. And that's their run. And they got to run. Oh! Huge sack right there. Woo! Huge sack right there. So, that was a big sack right there. He's flexing his muscles. We do not care. 2nd and 21. Do not close the door on these guys, or you're going to find out real quick how much it will hurt you. And up there, and the guy got a catch, and he fumbled it. And that is a first down, New England Patriots. I need to see what happened here, because I didn't do that. I literally did not edit that to make him do that. It literally just happened. I don't adjust the sliders either. Let's see what happened here. Guy just got hit, and the elbow knocked the ball out, looks like. And the guy took advantage and made a few yards. Not too shabby for a Super Bowl. Drake May, 23 years old, 2nd year, 6'4". Yikes. That dude is tall. It seems like you got to be at least over 6 foot easy to be able to make a quarterback like highlight usually. Most of them have to be pretty tall. And play action. And we're going to do a quick pass over there. Guy's wide open. And that is out of bounds at the 3-yard line. So, okay. 2nd and goal now. Got a few yards. And there's Stephon Diggs on the left. The brother of Trayvon Diggs, who's a free agent right now. Diggs! Touchdown! Diggs! So you could just say Diggs over touchdown. If you guys remember the Minneapolis Miracle, where he was a Minnesota Viking, and he made a very key play to help the Vikings win a playoff game against the Saints. Sadly, though, they would not make it next week. So they ran 9 yards thanks to a turnover. And the guy's helmet looks big because he's wearing a helmet cover. Those are basically the covers that are supposed to prevent football players from having head trauma right there. So they got to keep that protected. And that's a good one right there. And we're going to try this again. And unfortunately, they're not moving until the guy got it, because there's the new NFL rules saying they have to stay in one spot until the guy catches it to prevent injury and make the game go faster, I believe. Just want to say that for disclaimer, I believe. But I think it's most likely. So here we go, and pressure. Guy throws a pass and goes out of bounds. And I believe that was Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp actually used to play for the Rams But then after a few years, they decide because he was injury prone not to play for them. And I actually heard that Cooper Kupp was actually recommended but not to be taken because the Rams didn't want anyone to take him. And he proved them wrong. So I actually heard that. Yikes. That's kind of disappointing. I mean, personally, though, I don't like it whenever you try your hardest, but then something like injuries couldn't prevent, and Darnold throwing a pass. Whoa. Was he seeing ghosts out there? What happened there? Okay, so they're going to have to punt here, 4th and 5th. And looks like we're going to have to get ready for some action. And that's a high one right there. And up, here we go. And we're going to break a few ankles there. And right into that guy on the 40. So let's try to run here. At least try to run. Because it'll be good to do a run. We're going to move it over to the right a little bit. Because the red zone means not good. Green zone means it's good. And we're going to go right to the right and right to the hole. And did not go the way I wanted. I tried to deke him, but didn't work. But I got first down. That's what matters. And now it looks like we're going to do a run again. The green saying go means go, so green means safe in this case. And up. Not too bad. Got another good run. Almost 20 yards that time. Now we got to pass here because they're going to anticipate that. And Diggs has got to be wanting that tough ball. He wants the rock. He wants the rock. And wide open. And got a huge first down. Drake Maine is unstoppable right now, throwing quick pass after quick pass. And it is 1st and 10 on the 11, so gotta look for a pack for a guy right there. Diggs, touchdown again! Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Not too shabby, my guy. Not too shabby. And while I'm at it, why don't you guys comment below who you're going for in the Super Bowl? You're going for the Seahawks, going for the Patriots, or in some cases, the Meteorite. So, gotta be willing to see that. And look at that. He's pointing to the crowd and everything. He's just Mr. I am so tough. I am good. I am the best. And it's 13-0 New England right now. We've been very aggressive on our defense. And, oh, guy almost blocked that. So we got 14-0 lead. Each quarter is like 6 minutes. I mean, we did 15-minute quarters. It will be probably been over an hour. I mean, if you guys want me to do longer videos, like an hour-long videos, you guys could comment that too, because it helps a lot whenever you guys could try to suggest things that could help the channel. And that is on the 27 right now, so he's already getting some momentum going. And Sam Darnold, he is not doing so good right now, but he's not passing, he's not ready to go. And oh, first down. And the guy had his hand over his head, like, no, why? I don't know what he was thinking. So looking at them, the Seahawks and the Patriots did play a Super Bowl years ago, and get wrecked. That's all I can say. Just get wrecked. And whoa, he is slow to get up. What is that? I hope he's all right. That's not good. That looks like a hard hit right there. 9-yard loss. They just told me. Okay, so Sam Darnold used to getting sacked a lot, but I guess he has a strong offensive line to work on. And here we go. Pressure, 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 and sacked again. 3rd sack of the game already. It's not even the 2nd quarter. If I were the coach right now, I'd be flipping my table right now or something, or flipping a chair, because that is not good offensive line. And knocked down. Guy jumped, but he couldn't handle it. Why is he not running the ball? I mean, if I were the coach, I'd be questioning, why aren't you running the ball? But then again, our defense has been kind of aggressive. And here we go. That's a high one. And we're going to have to make him ankles, and not too bad. But they wrapped him up. So we're on the 38-yard line right now. And Diggs, Dupree, Hopper, Henderson. Henderson's been good on the run so far. And looks like a guy's wide open. And he is! Huge play to the Seahawks' own 40. Not too shabby. First down. That was pretty good right there. and a 21-yard gain, and that is the end of the first quarter. A little bit of a blowout right now, already 14-0 New England, but this could be a game. Diggs has made some good catches on the touchdown. He actually caught both touchdowns actually, so gonna probably mix it up a little bit because I can't have it all Diggs, so I have to mix it up a little bit, especially when I want a guy to make a good play. So let's watch what they do here. So their defense is probably waiting, and quick pass, and they were ready to tackle him. 4-yard gain on the play. Unfortunately for us, that is not a first down. Now it's time for Henderson to do some damage. Maybe he can do a run that might get not more than just a few yards. And the guys, they're waiting, and so he had to deke him a little bit, and he gets 2 yards. Okay, 2-yard gain on the play. So that was a pretty good move right there because they were about to get him pretty quickly, and he was able to do some moving to get a few more yards to avoid going behind the line. And first down and tackled out of bounds. Yikes. I'm no expert here, but that has to hurt a little bit. You get little yards, but enough for first down, and you still get a hard tackle. Going back a little, make sure I can know what to look for. And up there, first 3 yards and 6 yards again. So a good few yards right there, but not a first down. Got to mix it up a little because if I gone red, it would have gotten me not very far. So up, mixing up a little bit, and charging through, first down. Got a first down, and that was pretty interesting how we got through. We had to fight our way through, so look at that. Right, they're getting ready. They're just set up, and mixing it up a little bit. And there's only one guy out there, and he still gets a few yards there. But the guy's like, yeah, not to burst your bubble, dude, but not only are you losing, but we're slowly getting down the field. You might want to be happy that you made a stop. And first down, a little more. Touchdown, New England. That's a huge one right there. And that is Douglas who made the touchdown. And Demario Douglas, that probably might get you chewed out because you don't want to hurt your head doing that. And look at him. He's just pretending to be a baseball player. Crack. See ya later. Mixing baseball and football. That's really interesting how they do that. Wow. So that was pretty interesting. So he made a quick pass right up the middle. Had to fight his way through. Went past the defender before eventually pushing his way through for a touchdown. Not too bad. He was able to get up there. And then he tried to do like head pose and everything. I don't know what they were doing or what they were thinking. Apparently, according to what I was shown, they used a quarters play. I do not like using that type of defensive quarters play because that's too much gap time. And if we get guys with a short pass that can run right through, that's a first down. And we had to go 60 yards. That's not too bad if you think about it. And we are not going to go deep because thanks to the new rules, they now can go to the 35 if you kick the ball into the end zone, which is a touchback. And that's not what I want to do. So, and hard tackle at the 25-yard line. Darnold is probably asking his guys, come on, guys, let's do this. Let's get down the field. So, gotta look back here. They're watching. Apparently, they saw something. All right, pressure is on, and he makes the catch. And Cooper Kupp, whoa! He got rocked. Okay, so, all right, they're figuring us out a little bit. So, they got 9 yards on that play. And we're going to watch it here. Watch it. Let's go. And they're not running the ball much. And they barely got the first down on that. But that was Kenneth Walker III, the running back for the Seattle Seahawks, who made that catch. Definitely interesting. And now they're doing a run up the middle and 3-yard gain / 2-minute warning. They're definitely not going to run it much. Not because of the 2-minute warning, but because what they are doing is they are trying to run the clock a little bit. Now they're going to get down the field quickly. And, whoa, good catch. Oh, ouch. And hurry up, offense. Time for an audible. Let's see, pinch 0. Trying to get a little more pressure on the blitz here. Let's go. And, boom, fumble, and recovered by New England. And the little dance he did right there. Christian Barmone. They're just celebrating with the camera right there like it's a senior picture in high school. And He just went boom. He just got butterfingers. Look at that. And then the guy's like, hey, Lucky Charms! And now they're going back on the field. They're just pumped right now. I'd be pumped. I mean, you just got the ball and you're on the other team's 32. I got some guys I used to teach when I was a substitute teacher, and that's ooh, Diggs got covered hard. Okay, I see it. Time for a screen pass that they're not watching. Gotta be quick on those, though, because if I'm not careful, they're gonna take advantage. And now I was quick to use that. And up, whoop, whoa. Okay, and out of bounds. All right, Drake May just got 100 yards passing now because of that running play. That was a screen pass. So, okay, up, wide open, and touchdown! Doing Superman on the dive. And he just points over to the crowd, and the rep is, okay, let's get moving on. So that was Hunter Henry. He's made some short catches for us, but he made a big one for us on that play. Good job, Henry. Good job. Great play. Pointing over to the crowd. Ref's getting out of the way. At least he didn't get penalized for contact with a ref, or contact with an official, as they call it. And now they're going to make it 28-0 after their defense has come unleashed. 28-0. Imagine if the Seahawks go down the field and get 3 points and make it 28-3, and then they try to do a reverse like the Patriots did to the Falcons, which they end up winning in overtime, by the way. And now we got the Patriots kicking again, making sure they're going to work for it. And here we go again, and ooh, that's down to 24. Sam Darnold is not happy. He is seeing ghost. He is seeing ghost now. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that defense just waiting, and up, they're doing audible. They saw something in us, and looks like they might try to run the ball or do a screen pass. I don't know. It's a play action, and dude, what are you thinking, my guy? 5 sacks. Jeez. And that's a timeout for the Seahawks. They want to get down the field in a hurry, so let's make them work for it. 1 minute, 19 seconds to go. They're in a shotgun formation, trying to avoid all those sacks they've been getting. And up. And whoa. Deep pass. Oh, dude. Almost intercepted. But he just dropped the ball. 3rd and 18 now. Sack on the first drive. Incomplete on the second drive. And whoa. Darnold got away, but he couldn't get away that time. Oh, baby. And that had to hurt. That had to hurt right there. So they're kicking literally in the end zone. And they're just going to try to let the clock run out. Or are they? And we're going to catch it, and we're going to have to get tackled. Okay. So there's 27 seconds on the clock. Drake May is hopefully going to get down the field in a hurry. Now, here we go. Time to get ready for some drama. And up. And they block there, and we go out of bounds. 4-yard gain. So we got out of bounds. That stops the clock, which is a very important thing in football. You have to stop the clock whenever you are in a very tight game. It's also good to practice on those, too. Deep pass, and oh, incomplete. That also stops the clock, and I do not like that. I do not like that they stopped the clock on that, because that meant that they were able to stop it. And deep pass up the middle to Diggs. And oh my, almost. 4th and 6. Punt? Are you kidding me, dude? No. No. We got kicked it. We got to try for a field goal at least, right? I mean, isn't that what we can do? We're going to go special teams. 61 yards. But okay, let's do this. We're going to do this. And here we go. Ooh. Oh! He made it! That was barely good. 61 yards. Oh, my. That's the longest. That's probably the longest field goal in Super Bowl history right there. We were able to get over and got enough air to do it. Huge kick right there. And it's now 31-0 right now. And up. Right down at 25 with 3 seconds to go. You know what? We're going to have to... They're going to do a Hail Mary probably. Nope. Oh, you got to be kidding me. They're going to take a knee. Are they? Yep. So that's the... So unfortunately, that is the end of the second quarter. And we're in halftime. Then there's the halftime show. Comment below if you're going to watch the halftime show. I'm passing. I'll just be real. I don't really like halftime shows that much. I usually pass a lot of them anyways. So that's just me. It has nothing to do with the current state of politics. It just, as a person, I just don't like the halftime show. So that's just me. You guys can decide if you want to watch it or not. So anyway, back to the game. The England Patriots now getting the ball now. And the kick up in the air. And let's go. Let's just get running. And, okay. Right. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Tried to get around. And they swamped me at the 30. Not too bad. Look at that. Just look at that. Ooh, baby. Haha, that's pretty good spot right there. And quick pass right there. And up. Whoop. Breaking ankles right there. Henderson running on the edge. And gets good yardage there. And I think that was right in front of the Seahawks. And they're probably mad that they gave up that many yards. Looking on the left. Looking to the right. Let's see where we go. We go there. Oh, my goodness. That guy has only one defender. And, whoa! That defender just slapped the ball right out of him. Youch! Okay, then. That had to hurt a little bit. So, we're going to just try to run it. And up, right up the middle. And if we gotten away from that tackle, that would have been a touchdown right there. But a little zigzag. We got a first down. Not too bad right there. And already getting some momentum in. Okay. Up. Right up there. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. That was very bad. That could have been intercepted. That could have been really bad there if he caught that. So, and deked him a little bit. And up. And, ooh, whoa. He was able to make a few moves, but unfortunately the guy just played slappy. He just slapped him down to the ground. Oh, my goodness. All right. Running. And there was no one there for him. Wide open, and he just missed him. Quick throws right there are helping the team out. And Douglas is helping us out by throwing off those hooks right there. And looks like May is going to be watching. And a fake off right there. Dude, oh my. He's running. And he gets it. Touchdown, New England. Do the dance. Walk like this. Wario Douglas with his second touchdown of the game. He was open. The guys were not paying attention. They were paying attention to the big guys. Like Stephon Diggs, for example, and Henry. And then this guy, Douglas, just outmaneuvered everyone for the touchdown. That is how you play the game. So now we got that out of the way. We have a big chance here for an extra point. It's going to be 38-0 New England. Here we go. And the kick is up. And the extra point is good. 38-0. New England is happy. They have to go 70 yards because we got taken out to 30. Let's try. Now I'm going to do something nasty. I'm going to kick it to the left a little bit this time. Make those guys work for it. And there we go. We're going to kick to the left this time. And let's see it. Shaheed. Oh, down at the 20. Got hit pretty hard that time. Darnell under the lights. He is trying so hard to help his team out. Also, I have heard that the Seahawks are going to be sold after the Super Bowl. I do hope that everything's going to be okay with the management. And then there's a run up the middle, and that is not good. He got 4 yards, but not a first down. If I were Kenneth Walker, I'd be mad. I'd be saying, run the ball to me, let me go. And good, well, that's a good catch, and a first down. Yikes. Just like that, they're getting down the field a little bit. But they do deep passing, though. That might be our problem right there, because we're not doing... And Walker stiffed arm one guy, and I'm a little surprised they didn't go deep on that one. If I were the Seahawks, I could go deep every time, because unless they could figure out a way to find a hole in our defense a little bit right there. And Darnold, shotgun formation. He is passing. He's got a pass probably to a short pass there. And up. Oh, and we didn't give him enough time. 7 sacks already. And they're just like, boom, bam, bam. And Sam Darnold's probably not happy with his offensive line right now. That's a huge sack right there. And already down to less than 2 minutes right now. And right down, here we go. And deep pass alert. And no, dropped. 4th and 15 again. It's just not been their game. The Seahawks are going to have to punt again. I wonder if that's what's going to happen in the Super Bowl. That's the Patriots take advantage of Seahawks' weakness. And we're going to be kicking, and they thought they had the drop on him. And okay, down to our own 39, and Trevon Henderson, he is the running back. He's got 6 rushes, 56 yards. You know what? Let's give him some more running yards, shall we? Let's give him some running yards so that way he can get down the field. That would be pretty good to do. All right, running around. Step arm. Okay. Whoa. 3 yards. Not too bad, I guess, but not a first down. We have to keep going for those first downs a lot. And here we go. And up the middle. Oh, first down a little bit more. And huge first down. So we're apparently now inside the 45 now. And everything that could go wrong for the New England Patriots is going right. And, okay. Seahawks. 2nd and 5. And there's a few seconds in the left and third quarter before we had to go to the fourth quarter. Let's try to go for it here. And let's go. And, and we got one guy to beat, and we do. And we got another guy to ran some yards. That's Stevenson for the first down. That's the end of the third quarter, but he did a good run right there. And Henderson has deked a few. And Darnold got hit hard a few times. And, of course, the pushing, the pressure is the grind of the game of football. Now we have another quarter to go. The fourth quarter is the last quarter of the game. All football games usually go to 4 quarters unless there's a tie and they have to go into overtime. In playoff games, you do have to win. And up, Henderson, touchdown! He got his first touchdown of the game. He's doing a little dance like, yeah, I'm the best, that's right. Trayvon Henderson with the touchdown, and everyone's celebrating. And everyone, can someone explain what they're doing? Like, what they're doing? Are they doing, like, military stance, like boot camp? What are they doing? What are they doing? Is that, like, dance? You guys tell me in the comments. I have no idea what they're doing. But either way, we saw Henderson just suddenly just roll in and fight his way for his first touchdown of the Super Bowl. Not too shabby. Okay. Now we're going for the extra point here. It's about to be a blowout here. That's pretty interesting how dominant the Patriots got. And I was more dominant with the Patriots here than I was with the Seahawks. So we got 61 yards on the play. And we have already did more domination on the kick so far. And there's going to be another kick, and they're going to have to work for it. Up in the air. And now Shaheed. Oh, whoa! Down to 21. And hard tackle, too. Darnold's like, get his head up high, like, I got this. We'll get on the board. And he's going shotgun again, or ace formation, because there's no one behind him. And already, all right, the running back deked him a little bit, and that's going to be a first down. And Cooper Kupp, whoa! Wow. Newton's laws, the only way it's going to stop movement is an outside force. So, a little science in football there. And Darnold's got 2nd and 2, and he's going to run with Walker, and, Did not go far there. So they're down back at where they started. Yikes. Meaning that they did not go anywhere. 45-0 so far. And they're no. What was he doing? Dude. He tried to do a quarterback sneak. You don't do that like that. Now they're going to have to punt again. That's not good. I'd be chewing out the play callers after that play. And now, here we go. Right there. And up. And just what I thought. Had one got to beat. That was the kicker. Okay, that was interesting. We were able to make it down to the 36. Their 36. Let's watch. Okay, we gotta watch. Deep pass, verticals, and touchdown, New England! That was only one play. And that was a huge throw, once again, to Hunter Henry. He almost looks like a mix of Tom Brady and Ron Gronkowski a little bit. The muscle and then Tom Brady's face. So, a deep pass right there. And boom. And a huge play right there, doing the walk. Right foot creep. So that was a big one. And now it's about to be 52-0. Because we did kick a 61-yard field goal earlier, which is a record in a Super Bowl. And big one, 52-0. And I'm just going to keep scoring. I'm just going to keep scoring until they wear out themselves. Because I'm not giving up. And another kick. And right there. Here we go. Shaheed is trying. Oh. Down to 26. On the Super Bowl logo. Darnold, I'm surprised he's still keeping his head in the game. He looks like he's shaking up a little bit. Like he doesn't have any confidence left in him. And here we go. And rushing and pressure right up the middle to Cooper Kupp. First down, and Jones on defense is mad. Looks like Seattle, if they keep those little momentum going right there, they might be able to get a first down more often, and probably their first score of the game. And another catch, and ooh, whoa, hard tackle. But they got 7 yards on the play. Short passes can help you in the long run, but if you get used to the short passes, they will figure out quickly. And, well, they missed him. And Darnold, whoa! He tried to get back in there, and then he got walloped. He is mad. Oh, man. He knows he's not seeing ghosts. He knows that he blew it there. And Williams is watching and waiting. And the pressure's on. And a sack! All that running and no luck. 9th sack of the game, and he's just chugging on this horse. And another sack for the defense right there. And it's 52-0 right now. And they're waiting for action. Up in the air. Oh, that's deep. That's on the that's inside their 20. Our 20, excuse me. And whoop. Oh no. Oh. The ball went out at just a 2-minute warning, but it went out of bounds. So we got lucky that it did not get turned over to... Wait. Okay, it's our ball. That was close. And, oh, shoot. Break them. Up. Back to the line of scrimmage on that one. At least we didn't lose yardage, but that had to hurt. All that running and no luck. And up the middle, and first down a little more. Not too bad, not too bad. Not a bad first down there, if I do say so myself. Henderson looking forward to that, and big game, big crowd. And probably half of them should be leaving by now because they spent all that money and only to see their team get walled. You're a Seahawks fan. Uh-oh. And, loss of a yard after trying to run away from those guys. So just 1 yard loss. Not good, not good, not good at all. So everything's going not so well. And we're going to have to run. And Stevenson tried, and loss of a yard for him. Okay, we're trying to run the clock down. So this is our last play before we go, and now it's 4th and 9. And we're not doing a timeout. There's a field goal option. Okay. So we're gonna try for the field goal again to break the record of 61. And up. Here we go. Up. Come on. He got it. 62 yards. And the New England Patriots just won the Super Bowl, 55-0. That's definitely not going to be the score that we will have in the real Super Bowl. Two blowouts in a row. But the Patriots seem to have a better handle on things than that one. But hey, you guys comment below which you want to see. Do you want the Patriots to win? Seahawks to win? I think you guys might be looking forward to seeing whoever wins, and I'm looking forward as well. I'll see you guys next video. God bless you, rock. Don't forget it.